Hello to all my friends out there. How you guys? Okay, here we are again, and it's hot here. When it gets hot early in the year like this, that means we're in for a really hot summer. So I'm bracing myself. So what I like to do is make 4 cups of tea. I have just regular black tea, and I'm trying to drink 1 lemon per day. Just 1. And this is a good way to make sure you get a lemon, at least 1 lemon per day. And I think it's healthier than Diet Coke, but you know, I do drink a lot of Diet Coke. So that was a pretty cheap meal I had last night. But that last night I made tuna casserole, and that was pretty good. But tonight is Saturday night, so I want to have a little bit better dinner tonight because it's the weekend, even if we haven't been working all week. So what I want to make is a flying saucer. It was going to be tacos, but my corn tortillas were frozen and they broke apart, and I go, well, it's going to have to be nachos. So what I made was I had some you know, regular refried beans, so I just added a little water because those will taste good with my tortillas. Here you can still get Mexican takeout. And then I made myself some taco meat. I bought hamburgers for 60 cents. No, it was 50 cents. It was 16 hamburgers for $8. And so I'll have a little, you know, hamburger meat. So what I did was I put tomato sauce and a little water with some taco seasoning. And then I fried my tortillas. You know, they broke apart. Here's my tortillas. So I made some tortilla chips. They're really good homemade. And so then, you know, I can just dip my tortilla chips. I don't want to spend too much money on my broken tortilla chips. Forget it. That's good. Then I roasted some sweet potatoes. I just drizzled, ow, it's hot, the sweet potatoes with oil, and then I roasted them with some salt and pepper at 400. And and this is going to make a lot, but you know, when you make it homemade, it's good left over. Salt and pepper and oil, bake it 450, that 400. Now, I have chipotle hot sauce that goes on the sweet potatoes. That is good. If you have not tried that, you gotta try it. Oh, and I put some onions in my meat. Hamburger, the cheap stuff with partial soy. Onions. I didn't put salt and pepper because I was using the seasoning mix and tomato sauce. So that's pretty decent. Now, I want to put some lettuce on my meat. You know, it's like a deconstructed taco. And then what I have is I have some canned salsa, but I found out if you grind this stuff in the blender, it tastes so much better, and it's perfect for the top of my chips. And then I don't really need cheese because there's plenty of protein on this, but a little Parmesan cheese is really, really tasty on this kind of salad. And this is dirt cheap. Like if you wanted to have a party, like, you know, with safe people. And then I have a little balsamic vinegar dressing because I'm trying to put it on everything I possibly can. Yummy, yummy. Every day could be a party and every day could be a joy if we make it that way. Look at this, you guys. This is dirt cheap, but yummy. Okay, so now what did I make? Well, I made some dessert, that's what. Take a look at this. Butter pecan cupcakes. Yes. I went to Walmart and I got a cake mix. I didn't buy a lot. I just bought this one. And they did have cheaper cake mixes. This was $1.16, but I thought, you know, you got to loosen up a little bit. And you guys, I don't call going to Walmart for food going somewhere. I call that survival. Now, take a look at this. This is good. Okay, I made my own frosting. And what I did was I just took a little butter, some powdered sugar, a little milk. You know, I just poured it in, First, I blended it up good, the powdered sugar and the butter. And then I added the milk drop by drop. But the secret is Mexican vanilla. That is the secret. This is a secret told to me by one of the followers. Thank you very much, whichever one of you was the teller of that secret. The comments are good. Not all the comments have been good. Some of the comments have not been good. Some of the comments have been just plain awful. And they wrecked my video. So I took the video down. At some point, I will put the video back up. It was a lot of work too. I had to haul all that stuff in and lift it with the stockpile. So, I usually don't block people and I usually don't remove comments, but I guess I'm going to have to because some people are out of control. Okay, so now. Okay, so now I want to talk to you guys about the stockpile. What I'm going to do is pretend I'm starting the stockpile over now. And so today I needed a couple things, so I went to Walmart, and I don't call that going anywhere. And they had clams, so I bought 2 because that clam chowder I made was really good left over. Today I had the rest of that beef barley soup. That was good too. I bought evaporated milk. I have discovered for me it's about 8 of these per month. I bought some deviled ham. One of these little things makes about 8 sandwiches. So it's $1, so I mean 5 sandwiches. So, you know, 20, 25 cents a sandwich. That's a good deal. Okay, and I guess that's about all I bought at Walmart. Then I went to 99-cent store and I bought a few nuts because I used those. I bought, let's see, papitas. I can't always find these. Almonds, and cashews because I make granola, and so you need nuts. And I bought coconut because you need nuts. You need nuts, coconut, and honey. So this was all 99¢ only, $1. And then I bought oatmeal, a couple, so as not to be a resource hog. And I bought one tea, 100 bags, just in case. You don't want to run out of that. And then for spices, I bought chili powder because it'd be bad to run out of that. Thyme because I couldn't find mine when I went to use it the other day. And ground cinnamon because you don't want to run out of cinnamon. That'd be bad too. You want to stock up on can openers. I needed a can opener, $5. That was the cheapest one I could find. The other one was $12. That is price gouging. Okay, now you guys heard about the murder hornets. Murder hornets were discovered in Washington, of Asian descent, these hornets. Well, Japan. And so it is a deadly pest that has reached North America. I posted the information on my Twitter if you would like to see it. Okay, when they attack in a group, they are poisonous like a venomous snake. And also they tend to, a series of their stings is fatal as well. So if they just sting you over and over and over, that can kill you too. It was Custer, Washington, Asian giant hornets. You know what next? Okay, in the Bible it talks about evil stinging insects. So I thought that was scary. And they are awful looking. And what they did that was so destructive is they bit the heads off of the larvae of the bees. You know, they flew to beehives, commercial, and they take the contents back to their nests. And in Japan, they kill about 50 people a year. And a single one was discovered on the border of Canada. So now we have the murdering hornets. Washington has a lot of agriculture up there. During the rain last year, our grape crop was breached. So, you know, all of a sudden, and also it was determined these hornets came from Japan. Kind of like the coronavirus came from, I'm sure one flew all the way over here from Japan. Okay, so now to make sense out of our world. Okay, we have the agricultural era in which people were farmers. Then we had the industrial age in which we had all kinds of industry and we flourished. Then we had the information age or the computer age or the technical age in which technology became very valuable, like cell phones, like computers. So now they're saying, oh no, it's the computer age going into robots and into transhumanism. So, I don't know. But anyway, so we could be moving out of the information and technology age and going into something else. We have to see. Okay, so the other thing we know that's going on is the grand solar minimum. So we have to be prepared for a mini ice age if we know what's good for us. And it's supposed to last 11 years, and this is year number 2. And it's wreaking all kinds of havoc. Okay, now, before the coronavirus just happened to make its way to America, we were in a trade war with China. And basically they were losing the trade war, and they still are. Okay, and then we had a pandemic. And so the coronavirus is all over, and we're supposed to be watching out for a second deadly wave. And during this pandemic, we could suffer a contraction, otherwise less buying of goods and services, leading to a recession, leading to a depression, possibly leading to a famine. So what we want to do is we want to carefully control our assets as best we can until we see what's going to happen here. Okay, so now, those are some things for us to think about. Okay, you guys, please and I got to mention a good comment from Jessica. Okay, I mentioned the bear spray. If you don't have any weapons like guns to protect yourself, you can buy the bear spray at Home Depot. But Jessica mentioned you can just spray them with Raid. You know, spray them in the face, and I thought that was a great comment. I have all kinds of bug spray because I'm a bug phobe. So that was a really good comment, and that was a really helpful comment. So if you guys will leave helpful comments, I mean, for all we know, that could save some lady's life. It really could. Only thing is I took self-defense when I was younger. And the number one thing you want to know is never let them get their hands on you in the first place. Now, if they have control of you and you manage to spray them, you can't assume they're going to let you go. In fact, you know, that could be fatal if you make them mad enough. So you need defense before they can get their hands on you. There's all kinds of things that, you can do. Be thinking about that. Okay, you guys, nice comments, helpful comments, and God bless you all.